Is it working?
It is still unconnect, but I want to connect.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that working now?
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Hello.
You can hear me?
How's it going? Yes, I hear you.
Good. How are you?
My name is Ahmed. I'm from Iraq. Yeah. So far, so good. What about you?
I'm good, thank you. My name is
What's
Bindi. I'm from
what's
Australia.
are you tutor?
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you first of all about the how can I improve English language with the practice, listening, read stories, read on website, read on books. We are in technology, and it's technology will be fast, very fast, and it's very. How can I describe this situation with the artificial AL, and so lots of
AI.
website AI, sorry, lots of website to use the AI, and AI it's change our lives in the future. How can I improve language? It's fast and to speak like native speaker
Hmm.
fast. Yes.
What do you struggle with?
I struggle to sometimes I cannot understand native speaker when I speak with him sometimes because I not practice with some vocabularies unfortunately. I live in Arabic country, Iraq. Do you know Iraq?
Hmm. Yeah, of course.
Yes. In Iraq, people speak Arabic and Kurdish, and very little people to speak English. Yes.
Yeah. So it makes it hard because you're not practicing very often.
Hmm.
So what you need to do is listen to as much English audio as possible. So find
Hmm.
maybe a podcast that you like, um, watch movies in English because then you get used to the dialect and different phrases that native speakers will use. Yeah, so you can do these things. That's going to help you with your listening skills, with your speaking skills. Reading articles is going to improve your vocabulary. Um, and yeah, speaking to native speakers, I guess. Cambly is good for that.
How long have you been? How much time does the learning to take time when speaking English? Learning speaking English. 6 months. It's enough to be perfect when you practice and speak with a native speaker.
It just
It
depends
depends
on the.
on
It
the
depends.
individual. Depends on the individual how much to practice, how much to save the vocabularies, expressions, read the stories, read the website, watch TV, listen so much native speaker.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question because it depends on the individual. Everyone's going to be different in how much they take in, what they understand, the way they comprehend things. So I can't answer that. There's no answer to that question, basically.
Okay, how much time does it take it for one level? And I think there's a standards level for the English A1. Some universities depends on the pre-A. For example, like Cambridge University, there's standards with the pre-A, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1,
Mhm.
C2. I heard about from the a video from TikTok. We're talking about the every level take 45 days. Do you think
Mhm.
that's true? One
I have no
level take.
idea. I have no idea. I haven't studied that. I don't know the different levels. I don't know what it takes to move from one level to the next.
Hmm.
So I can't answer that either.
As your teacher, how long time do you take to learn if you practice every day? If you're listening and learn vocabularies and admire yourself, change your everything, surround yourself with the English language. Depends on what you do, what you read, the newspaper, watch TV, watch movie, speak with the
Mhm.
native speaker. Do you think it's 1 year or 6 months? It's enough to be perfect. That's mean to practice and input lots of vocabularies, sentences.
Yeah, if you're completely surrounded by it, like you're saying, probably only 6 months maximum.
Hmm.
Because if you're living in a country where you have to speak English and that's the only form of communication that you have, everything around you that you're consuming is in English, it's going to speed up the process. Whereas if you're just doing a Cambly lesson 3 times a week and you're maybe doing a little bit of study, it's going to take a year because you're not really putting much
Hmm.
effort in.
Okay, let me ask you about Australian accent. Which accent do you speak in Australia? Is there a specific accent for the Australian accent for Australia, or
It's
there's American, British accent, or there's a specific accent for you?
a specific accent.
Specific
It's the
action
same in it's
accent?
it's the same in all English speaking countries. So people from Ireland have a
Mm.
different accent, people from Scotland, people from
Mm.
UK, people from America,
Whole,
New Zealand, Australia.
all your country, there is one accent, Australian accent, or all Australian people speak one accent?
No, it varies. Australia
Mm.
is a very big country, so it's different all over.
Absolutely. That's why I
Yeah,
ask you this question. There's a different
yeah,
accent like UK, in the UK or England, UK or England, same thing. There is a
yeah,
different accent, Cockney accent and London accent,
exactly.
Irish accent, Wales
Yeah,
accent, and I think Westminster accent. Uh, uh, I really like Australia because it's a really beautiful country in the
it is.
world. Uh, that's mean every city in the Australia, for example, Canberra accent and um, there's another, I forget, another city in Australia, Canberra accent and Sydney accent, Perth
Mm,
accent.
they it's not so much like that. Canberra and Sydney are very close to each other, so it doesn't really
Mm.
change there. It's more maybe from the east coast to the west coast because it's such a far distance, so you can really notice it from those parts. And then along the east coast and the different cities there, it's more that the slang changes or the words that we use will change, and the accents a little, not so much. You would be able to hear if
Okay.
someone's from north to
Mm.
the south.
Okay. Which is faster? Which is way fast for learning fast? Save the expressions and sentences or read stories.
uh I would say saying them.
Huh?
What did you say?
I said which is fast to learn or useful for the learning second language or for a person who want to improve his language. Read
Hmm.
stories or save the expressions and sentences.
I would look at maybe expressions and phrases, like looking at phrasal verbs, idioms,
I really
these
fed
types of
up with the
things.
phrasal verbs. I really fed up with the phrasal verb. It's very difficult.
It can be difficult, but I mean,
Difficult sometimes.
if you
Yes.
if yeah, if you struggle to understand what people are saying,
Yes.
then it's important to know these phrasal verbs because we use a lot of them in English, especially
Mm.
idioms and
Is
expressions.
there a dictionary for phrasal verbs to explain
Good
the
question.
meanings of the? Huh?
I don't know. I have no idea. Probably. I can give you a
But I,
website.
but I think there's maybe because there is
I
a
would say
website to
so.
explain. Maybe
Yeah,
I
I don't
think.
know. I'll give
Okay.
you.
Uh,
I'll give you a link.
okay. Okay. Give me a link for that. Let's discuss about the present perfect. It's really difficult. Also, we spend
Mm-hmm.
our sessions with the difficult phrasal verbs, difficult present perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you explain something about Ingo? Ingo, it's really a
Yeah.
website to read and read the phrasal verbs. Yes. Can you explain something about the present perfect, how to use it, when to use it, how to form?
Yes. Give me 1 second.
Okay, sure.
We only have
Briefly,
3 minutes.
please. Yes,
We
we
have
have
a
3 minutes
class.
and have.
Yeah, we have class
Yes.
tomorrow. We can go through this if you like. I have notes that we can look through, and it will explain it all to you.
Uh, just point for the present perfect. How to use it, when to
Present.
use it. Present
Mm-hmm.
perfect, yes.
Yep. So present perfect is used for actions completed in the past with relevance to the present.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
for example, I have visited Paris before. She's already cooked dinner for us. I have never eaten sushi before. They have traveled to many countries. This is present perfect.
Hmm. Okay. I have a specific question for the present perfect continuous. Why we cannot use the stative verbs with the present perfect continuous?
Why can't you use what?
Stative verbs.
Stated verbs.
Verbs, yes. Why we cannot use the stative verbs with the present perfect continuous?
I don't know.
The
Stated verbs
really
often relate to thoughts and opinions.
stative verbs like love. This means stative verbs.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to this. I don't know why we can't.
Hmm.
Mm, Because it would bring it into more the present rather than, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that.
Hmm.
I'll send you this. This is about the present perfect tense. These are notes that I've written, um,
The
but I
present
haven't
perfect
looked at
tense
why.
is used to connect the past with the present thinking. Okay, the form. What about the form of the present perfect?
The form.
Yes.
Let me just get it for you. Present perfect tense.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes there's two verbs in the present perfect. Regular verbs to add the ed, and irregular verbs that mean to past participle.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Sometimes the past simple, past participle difficult to be buy, bought, and broke, and have broken. Okay,
I
I
didn't
think
understand.
the time. I
It
think
is.
time up. Okay, it's just a minute. Can you assess my level? Which am I?
I can't know because as I said, I don't know the levels. I'm not trained in
Come
that.
in general. Not I want to with the
Advanced.
pronunciation.
You're an adva-
Huh?
in an you're an advanced
Okay.
level.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.